Hey, what's up? It's your host, Tazaya J,
And Danica.
and welcome to Pop In Podcast,
Podcast. Woo!
where you guys pop in with us and we talk about the latest movies and TV shows and all things related, okay?
Yes, girl.
So, first of all, wait a minute. Danica, your pajamas are so cute. Here I am getting all comfy and
Thank
stuff, and you
you.
giving grown and sexy, but you know what? That's
Listen,
cool.
I want to be comfy right now because these lights are hitting and this silk is making me hot.
You sweating?
Yeah, I'm sweating
You
already.
look good though. You look good, sis. You look
Thank you,
good.
sis. Thank you. Thank
You
you.
look good.
Thank you, girl. Thank you.
Well, before we get into the shenanigans, let's just share a little bit about who we are and why we're doing this podcast since this is the first episode. And these people don't know us, so why should they tune in? But we're going to tell you why we should tune in, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead, Danica. I'll let you have it.
Okay, so my name is Danica Swice. I'm originally from Orlando, Florida, but I now reside in Houston, Texas. Yes, H
Okay,
Town.
H-Sound.
And I love audio. I love recording. I love music. And the reason why I'm doing this podcast was because who wouldn't?
I
All
know that's right. Who
talk
wouldn't?
about movies and shows with your best friend, and like that's just like the most awesomest opportunity right there. So why not?
I know that's right, sis.
Yeah.
Well, me, Tazaya J. I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut, currently living in Georgia. I'm an actress as well. Actress, model, writer, future producer, on the way.
Hey.
And all things entertainment, honestly, like all that good stuff. I created Pop In Podcast because like I am a movie and TV lover, okay? Like, and I think it becomes a point where my friends are exhausted by me constantly asking them, like, have y'all seen this show? Have you seen this movie? You should see this movie, you should see that. Tell me what you think. At this point, I think they had enough, and it was time for me to create my own podcast and just discuss it with those who enjoy movies and TVs,
Who
TV
actually
shows just as much
tune
as
in
I
and
do.
listen?
Like, let's talk about it. Like, talk to me, I talk to you, and that's just that.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
let's
hold
get right.
on. Wait a minute. It's a new year, and we did not wish them a happy new year.
No,
Like,
we didn't.
firstly, happy new year. It is
Happy New Year,
2022.
y'all.
Oh, this mic got real
We
loud when I
really
said that.
here.
It's 2022. Like, happy new year, y'all. And when it comes down to New Year, I know we all like to reflect on the previous year. We like to think about, the growth, the good, the bad memories, and what the future holds. And you
Yep.
know what? For this episode, we won't usually do this, but this episode will be totally different. So, for this episode, we're going to just reflect on the movies and TV shows from 2021 that we think ended the year off right. So moving forward, we will usually just discuss like one or two movie TV shows, but this time we're gonna do a little different. So Danica, tell these folks to pop day popcorn,
Popcorn.
roll on your pajamas,
Pajamas.
and pop in with us.
Yes, girl. Let's get into it. So
Let's
the first
go.
film we're gonna get into is Bruised,
Oh, that's a
who
good one.
I could not, we as we all know or don't know, Halle Berry, who we all
I
know
love
and love,
Berry. I love
is
it.
in the film and also directed the film. And it's a this movie to me rung woman empowerment.
Come on, somebody.
We have Cardi B producing the music, the whole track list for the film, and Halle Berry featuring in the film playing an MMA fighter, and she's basically was a failure, and now she's getting back into the game. And then she has a son, girl. She has a whole son.
Okay, don't do no spoiler alerts just yet.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Just yet.
ooh.
But what would you like from 1 to 10? What are you gonna rate that movie?
I'm gonna rate the movie a 10. It's a 10 for me because it's women, you know. It's a women
Okay, that's
empowerment
what's up,
film.
sis. Woman empowerment. Us women gotta stick together. I'm gonna rate that movie a good 7.5. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna rate that movie in a good 8. Okay, good
An
8. Good
8?
8. Yes, an 8.
Why an 8?
You know what?
It was such a good film.
It was, and I'm not knocking it down. It was really a good film.
And I
You
think
know
this
what?
is like
Let's
one
just
of
get into the
Callie's.
spoiler alert.
Let's
Forget
get
this.
into it.
Hit that spoiler alert button,
Hey,
please.
spoiler alert! Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Spoiler alert. Okay, first of all, the way I did not like the beginning of that movie. The way I watched the movie, and in the beginning, I was not feeling it. It was not giving for me. I stopped watching it. I did. I stopped after that. I'm like, okay, well, it's not getting straight to the point. There's nothing opening my eyes, nothing caught my attention, so I turned it off. But
Mm-hmm.
I did go back to it. I did. I had a movie night with my girls and we watched it. That was a movie that we wanted to watch. And I'm like, in my head, oh Lord, about to put this boring ass movie. But after I watched it, because I was forced to sit and watch it, which is a good thing. I'm glad that I did watch it. It got good. The beginning was dry for me. It was dry. Be front. It was dry. But after that beginning, shit started rolling. It was
It really
rolling.
did. It really did. Like I get what you were saying about the first part, but I don't know because it's Halle Berry. I was tuned in, and I think this is one of her first projects. So I was willing to wait and see what was going to happen. So I stuck it out, and it did. It did start to like things
Right.
started happening.
Yeah,
Things
things
started
definitely
happening.
shit was going down. But what I will say
No,
is, I mean, Halle Berry, one thing about it, she ain't about to produce no movie that's not gonna be number one. You feel me?
right.
I mean, I did give it a chance, and the movie actually was really good once you get past that beginning. It was good.
It was,
Um,
girl. Let's get let me talk the say like the beginning, the part when her boyfriend is, getting her back into the game, right? He takes her to what do you call it? Like, the underground fight or street fight, whatnot, or whatever. They
mhm.
she takes she I said she he takes her in there. She eventually, starts to fight this girl. They leave, and
They got the
surprise.
rumbling. No, no, all right. I'm not joking about that, but
A
um,
surprise. A surprise was in front of their door. A surprise.
yeah,
Something
girl,
that
this
I
is a
was like,
spoiler alert, so we're just gonna say it. It was a little boy at her front door,
a
which was her
son.
son.
I know her
And
mother dropped her off,
her
dropped
crazy
him
ass
off.
mother, child. Her and her mother are crazy. But yeah, that was like that set it off for the movie when the little boy is sitting in front of her house. The dad had passed away, right? And
Yeah.
the girlfriend did not waste her time dropping off that little boy. Listen, once his father died, she said, "Listen,
The
we're gonna
journey
find your
ends
mama
here.
because your mama ain't dead." Because I think the
He
dad said
was
that.
like, it's no, the journey ends here. This is it. This is a wrap.
Listen,
It's a wrap.
first of all, the girlfriend did not waste time dropping that son off. What would you have done? Like, say if your boyfriend, husband dies, you going and that son that you've been living with, you dropping him off to his mother or his other family members, what you gonna do?
Honestly, because listen, it depends on how the relationship was between me and the guy, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
the good part of me, the angel part of me would want to take care of the
Oh,
child, would want to take care of the child, reach out to the family, and figure out like what's going on with them before I can even hand off the child. I would, of course, like look for the mother, but then I would. I would second guess her because she wasn't there. She
That's
wasn't
true.
in his life. You know, as a mother, you would want to be a part of your child's life, right? So I
Yeah.
would be questioning that. I'll be like, is she someone I could, trust to drop off her son, even though it's her son, but drop off their son? I don't know, call child
Mm,
support, and I don't know,
couch
but take care of the
child
child.
support,
I
girl. The
mean, not
dad is
child support,
gone.
not
Child
child
services.
support.
Oh, services.
Yeah,
I got you. I
yeah.
got you. I mean, honestly, I feel like first of all, if the dad told the little boy that his mom was dead, if I'm not mistaken, so obviously she clearly was unfit. Um,
He
so
he
it's
did
like
say that. He did say that.
in
Yeah.
that situation, would I bring it to the mother? Well, I said it, Lord, forgive me. Would I bring that child back to the mother? I don't know. Depending on the relationship I have with that child, I think I would keep it depending on if we have a really good relationship and I like, this is my son. Okay. Even I ain't
Right.
birth him, this is my son.
Like
I
I
may
was
keep him.
there. I was taking care of the child.
Yeah, because I mean, we don't
I would
know the relationship the girlfriend had with the son. We don't know the background story regarding the dad,
yeah,
and what
but like in our
happened.
perspective though.
But all we know is sis dropped that boy off at the front door.
Uh
She dropped him
nah,
off at the front door, and
nah, she wasn't
the
taking
rest was
care of no
history.
kid.
Um, Overall, one thing I would say, I was not expecting Halle Berry to. Well, I was not expecting her character to fall in love with her trainer.
I was not expecting that either. No, no, that
Um,
was that was a bit of a surprise for me. It was. I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie.
it was. But one thing, I'm just about to skip to the end. If you haven't seen this movie, you need to watch it. Let us know
You
what you
got to.
think.
You guys
Give us
got
your
to.
opinion. But one thing I will say is the trainer didn't, she was sober free, right? She wasn't drinking
Yeah.
alcohol or something like that. And Halle Berry didn't want, they was dating, she didn't want no parts. Sis left her. She didn't want no parts. She left her, and
That
then
was the
they just
messed
started
up part
arguing.
about it, right?
I felt bad because it's like you just like entertain this girl and all this stuff.
Cause
Like y'all in
listen,
love.
Cause listen, in the movie, right? They like so. Well, they were having dinner, and she was explaining to her whole life story, and like how she was married and had kids, and then all of a sudden, the wife just upped and left her and took the child too. So
Yeah.
she built a wall after that, and she let herself become vulnerable to this woman, to
She did.
Hallie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so Hallie, her being all types of messed up, got a son that she wasn't taking care of, a drunk,
Yeah.
a
I feel like
drunk,
she did not want to, her life was already a hot mess.
a
Her
hot,
mom
hot, hot,
said
hot
that she was gonna take
mess.
her son. So like I felt like it was so much damage that she was dealing with. She didn't want to hurt that woman, not realizing that she still hurt her.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like Halle Berry just had so much going on and so much deeper issues
So much
that was
trauma.
going on. For me, I would have built a wall up too, just like that lady. I wouldn't have been so easily to
Yeah,
make
she probably
myself
felt
so
like it
vulnerable
was
like
like
she
too
did.
good to be true. You get what I'm saying? She probably thought it was too good to be true. Like she living this life, but then think about it. She was like in these hotels living this life with this woman. Meanwhile, her son is at her mom's house because the
Yeah.
situation that happened before that, when her the mother was like, she taking the son because obviously you're not fit. The man walking around late at night, like it was a misunderstanding,
Yeah.
of course, but that's what happened.
I mean, I don't know. Back to like, I feel like she was wrong. She was wrong
Who
to
who
let
was wrong?
herself.
Who is she? Halle Berry?
Hallie, yeah. Well, not Hallie, her
Her
character.
character.
I felt like she was wrong because she knew that she wasn't in a position to be in another relationship after she had left that guy, the drunk, the one that beat her.
Yeah.
That's not funny, but like after she had left him, she knew she wasn't mentally stable. She wasn't mentally stable to put herself in another relationship that she couldn't handle or she wasn't ready for because she had this, that, and the fourth going on in her life.
Yeah.
And then knowing like what the lady, was going through, and then there was a moment and she engaged in the moment and she
She
allowed
said,
the
I'm
moment
here
to go
for a
further
good
than
time, not a long time.
what it should have.
She said she was here for a good time, not a long time. Well, I think at the end they end up being, I don't know. We don't know if they end up being
We
together.
don't know actually. We
But
don't know.
there was some sort of love there. We don't
There
know.
was,
Did we get the happy ending? We did not. But I mean, that's cool too.
I
Overall, I think that
mean,
it was
I think there was a happy ending though, because they were cool after that. Like they got past it and was like,
very
we're
true.
going to be there. We're going to be there for each other
That's
no
true.
matter what. We're going to
That's true.
support each other. So I mean,
Yeah,
I think there was good in that.
you're
There
right.
was good in that.
One thing I will say that touched me so, oh, one thing I will say that I enjoyed that moment was, her son was not talking. Her son had experienced trauma. He watched his dad get shot, I believe, and he was not talking to her. He was
No,
not trying to hold her hand.
that boy was
It was
not talking
nothing.
throughout the
But
whole
at
film.
the ending, when she tied his shoe and he said,
You're like when he
thank you.
tied his shoe.
Because it was just that moment. He was like, thank you, Big. I said, oh my God,
I shed a tear.
let me
I shed
hold
a
this
tear
boy.
looking at
I
it.
was I shed some tears too.
No, no,
I ain't gonna lie. I gave it an
I
8, but it
shed
was good.
I shed some real tears when the music was playing, when they were on that walk. And it
Yeah.
was that the music, the song that was playing. Oh, I don't even remember the name of the song that was playing, but it was a song that brought back memories of him and his father before
Yeah.
he
Oh, just the two of
two
us.
of us.
Hey.
Yeah, yeah. And he
Yeah. When
broke
he
down
broke down,
crying.
that little
That's
boy is
when
that little boy is so adorable. He is so adorable. They did a good job when he came to casting for sure.
yeah, he
He
did a
played
really
that
good
role
job.
very well.
He re- he
Very well.
he did a really good job. And I know like y'all, like we're dipping down in certain parts. So
I
like
know,
we're
right?
going off the no like the parts that like we that really grasp us. So you guys just have to really watch to, figure out what
Yeah.
we're
Let us know what you thought. Like, what was your favorite part? What didn't you like? If you didn't like the beginning like me, you could say that too. But overall, it was a good movie. Let's move forward. What was another movie that was good in 2021? Well, towards the ending of 2021. What? You said the
the
harder they fall? The
the
passing. Oh, listen.
the
The passing.
passing.
Okay, cool.
That's
So
a talk right there. That's a talk.
yeah,
That's a
the
conversation.
passing is a Netflix movie. It's about a black woman, Irene, that was played by Tessa Thompson. That's my girl. But yeah, Irene, she finds herself world up ending when her life becomes like intertwined with a former childhood friend, Claire, who was played by Ruth. Ooh, Ruth. I love them. But she comes and sees a childhood friend played by Ruth, who was the character Claire, and who's passing as white. I would definitely, I would rate this movie a 9. First of all, this was a black and white movie. Okay, I think I'm starting to enjoy movies that are black and white because you get the bigger picture. You're not focused on nothing else. You're just focused on what's happening, and you're more attentive.
Yeah, I was watching an interview of the director explaining like the process of her like trying to do the film and nobody
You're
was
starting to sound lower. I can't really hear you.
oh, I'm sorry, can you hear me now? You can hear me?
You don't sound
I'm
as
over here
clear.
fixing my mic. You can hear me?
I hear you, but you're not as clear as you were before.
What? Am I clear now?
It's the same thing, but you can continue.
Oh man, okay. But what was I saying? Yeah. So she was explaining like how she wouldn't get any funds, any support for the movie at first because of how she wanted to approach the film, it being black and white, and you don't really see films do that like that nowadays. Everything's in color, right? So when she
Mm-hmm.
finally had got like the support for it, she wanted she wanted the movie to embody the book because The Passing is actually a book, and she just made it into a film. So I
Right. For
thought
those
that
that don't know
was,
that, The Passing is a book.
yeah. And I thought it was creative. It was brave of her, and also like really creative. I think it's great when directors really dig into like their creative side and really don't let anybody like um how can I say it, drive them away from what it is that they're trying to like put out there. Especially her being a woman. The director is actually a woman, so
Right.
it's kind of hard for us to like do things like that. But yeah, the film, I think the film was everything for me because it
So
made
what
me
would you what would you rate the film? Did you rate the film already?
no, I didn't. I would give it a I would I feel like I'm Paula Abdul from American Idol. I just want to give everybody a 10.
Oh my
10,
God.
10, 10,
You get
10,
a
10,
10.
10,
You get
10.
a 10.
You
You
get a
get a
10.
10.
Everybody get a 10.
Okay, all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody get a 10. All right, we gotta get to the spoiler alerts. Let's just jump straight into the spoiler alerts.
Spoiler
Okay.
alert! Spoiler
Spoiler
alert!
alert. Hit that button. Hit that button. That is so funny. No, but first of all, I'm gonna be honest. Before I watched this movie,
Mhm.
I thought that it was about two lesbians in love. I'm gonna be 100% from
Really?
even
Why?
watching. I don't know. I just felt like the trailer. It gave off like they got a little something going on. I don't know why I thought that. I guess that's the trailer gave me that thought. But it just seemed like it was something more to it. Like they seemed like a lot. They seemed real flirty, with each other. But then as I actually like continue to watch the movie, I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Hmm.
And like even in the beginning, like she was like looking at the girl and then she saw her, she tried to like, like
Oh, hide
know,
away.
yeah, like I guess she was just shocked that that was her friend, but
Hmm. I don't know. Like when I saw it, I thought, that's interesting. It's in black and white. Like, why is it in black and white? Is it like an old film? But then I saw Tessa Thompson. I'm like, Tessa Thompson is around, so like this can't be an old film. Like,
right.
what is it? Like, it caught my attention. I was like, what is this about? The passing. Why is it in black and white? That's why I had to go to the interview to figure out like what was the director's like thought
Yeah.
process behind it. But girl, I was kind of upset with Tessa Thompson. Well, not Tessa Thompson, but her
Why?
character
Irene?
Irene. Yeah, her character Irene. At first, she was very, she was a bit uninviting for obvious reasons because she was, her friend was passing as white,
Right.
and her husband is
What
white,
mm-hmm.
hates
And
black
her
people.
yes. Oh my God. First of all, when he made that joke and he was like, I don't remember the
She was
exact
all like,
words.
no, what did she say? Do you like, no, do you hate, what did she say? She was
I
like,
can't quite remember, but when he said it, he said, I hate. And then
do
she
you?
just, she got the laughing. I was like, oh shit, it's about to go down.
No, there was this moment where he was like explaining to her like why he nicknamed his wife, oh dang, yeah, why he nicknamed his wife Nig.
Oh yeah.
And when he
Cause
had
she
explained the story, she had cracked up. She was cracking up, and I'm like,
little do he
girl,
know, she is
be
black.
careful.
Okay. She
Yeah.
was black. She just was a little light skinned, but she was black. Um, but I actually enjoyed it being black and white. I don't know. I don't know if this movie was considered a period piece, but I love period pieces. It's just something about them that do something to me, you know. But what I will say was Irene's husband, um did Irene husband cheat on Irene?
I was thinking that. I was thinking that throughout the film. I'm like, what this man got going on? This lady
He
is
was so
whispering in
excited.
his right.
He was having
Like at
so much
first
fun.
he
Like, let's go out. Duh, duh, duh. Like,
Because at first, listen, he didn't even want to meet the lady.
exactly. He did
He
not.
didn't
He
even want
was
to meet the lady
over.
after reading the letter.
And then next thing you know, she seemed to be a bit fun, and he wanted to have fun too. And we don't know, like, and the thing is, like, did he cheat on her? Like, but my thing also was, Irene, was those her deeper feelings, or like was this movie set to be in her head, like what she thought, what her view was
Yeah.
when it wasn't reality? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so either she thinks that he might be cheating, which I think she was, but
So you think who was cheating?
I thought at first that he may be cheating with her because there was a
Who,
little,
Irene husband cheating on Irene with Claire, her childhood
yeah,
friend?
with Claire, yeah. And I was like, listen, okay, there seems to be some type of vibe going on there.
Hmm.
And after watching it,
Some type of vibe. They was listening. They was having fun. I don't know.
I think that's what it was, though. I think that's what it was. They were just having fun. I think there was an understanding of what she was going through and what, you know, he was going through, because, he was trying to get the kids to understand what's going on in the society, like
Right.
them
But
being
there was
black
something,
kids.
the kids, it was something that Irene was so protective of. I know one child was a troubled child or something like that. And she just did not want, they were young, they weren't ready for the reality of what was going on during that time period. And he just was like,
Yeah, that's what she had a problem with. She didn't want them to face or know the reality of,
what was going on during that time
what was
period,
going
what
on.
Black people were dealing with.
Yeah.
Um,
And the
I don't
husband was
know.
against that. The husband was against
Yeah, he wanted them to know, like, he wanted them to be men right now. Like, y'all are grown men. Let them little boys be boys. I know it was a tough time, but damn, can they
But
enjoy their
I agree with
childhood?
him though.
You agree?
I agree with him though. I think the kids have a right to know, what they're up against and what they're facing, because when they go out to school, they're going to deal with it. They need to
Very
understand
true.
why they're dealing with it.
Very
Like
true.
when the kid came back to the house and he stormed upstairs, and the wife was like, what I keep saying wife, Irene was like, what's going on with him? And the husband was saying one of the kids at his school called him a nigga,
Mm. Mm, mm, mm.
or
I'm gonna
was it
sit
a
back in
dumb
my chair
nigga,
for this one.
something like, yeah. And you know I was like, you see, it's just stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. Those talks are important to have with your children, but I don't know. Like, the husband was coming off too, like, I don't know. It just wasn't
Because
fitting for me.
remember the conversation they were having about, there was this something had happened, someone had got hanged,
Oh
a
yeah,
black man
yeah.
had
It was
got
something on the
hanged.
paper, and it was
Yeah,
frustrating. So I can understand that he was
yeah,
frustrated, and he was just trying to protect his family and let his children know, be aware of what's going on, and
yeah.
cool,
And that the wife, Irene, that's what she was against. She didn't
right,
want that. She wanted the kids to be happy, to be safe, to just to turn a blind eye to it. I'm gonna say that,
right.
to turn a
Kids. She
blind
wanted
eye.
kids to be kids. That was all. She just wanted them,
Yeah.
you know, their
And I
innocence to
I
be
get that,
pure.
but it's like
Um,
your kids at least need to have like
some
some
type of
knowledge,
knowledge.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
some type of
agree.
knowledge.
I agree.
So I think she was wrong for that. Mm.
Yeah.
And I think that's why the husband also kind of had like this, this, I guess, friendship with Claire, because Claire, she was pretending to be white, but she wanted to be back in the community so bad because she was miserable, right?
But my thing is, she was
I
miserable. She was sneaking around lying to her husband to go hang out with Black people. But like, my thing is, she chose that lifestyle. She
she
enjoyed
did.
that lifestyle. She didn't have to live that lifestyle. She could have easily
No, she
left her
did.
husband. But what kind of bothers me is, like I said again, we're not sure if the storyline was the perspective of what is in Irene's head and what she thought. But based off the movie with Claire being her childhood friend and someone that's we don't really know the true relationship that they had. But I wonder why Irene never said anything to her friend. Like, why didn't she? I wonder why did she not say nothing? Um, but fuck
Because
all
I think
that.
it's I what?
I was about to say, listen, fuck all that. Who pushed Claire? Who pushed Claire? I
Who
don't
did push
like
Claire?
how the movie did what it did, but that's good. I like how it ended. However, it does
That's what
not
I'm.
say that we don't know who pushed her. Her husband came up them stairs. She saw him, saw her with a bunch of niggas. She just is like, listen,
Sound with a bunch of niggas.
let's go. Let's go. She wasn't ready to go. She was having a good time. She said, why you being weird to me? No. But
She expected that moment to happen, though. Like
yeah,
she was
did she
expecting that
jump?
moment to
Did
happen.
Tessa? Did Irene push her? Did did the husband push her? I
That's the
want to now.
question.
I kind of want to like what I want to read the
I
book
said
because I want to.
Irene. I mean Claire.
Oh yeah, I kind of want to read the book now to really get more details about it. I actually had the chance. I had the chance to see this movie before it came out on Netflix, and the actress Ruth that played Claire, she was talking at the film festival, and she was saying some really good things that I may add inside this podcast for you all to listen to. I was honored that I got the chance to see her face to face and actually have this conversation with her about the movie. So I definitely will drop that in the podcast. But let's move on.
Let's get to the next film.
What it is.
What's up?
What
The
is it,
harder they
Janika?
fall, right?
The harder they fall.
The
Okay,
harder they
listen.
fall. No, listen.
Oh,
Let me get it.
ooh,
I'm sorry. Was that
okay.
loud? Was that loud in
No,
your ear?
you're good, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. I love the hype. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
Okay, y'all.
This her
So the
movie, y'all.
harder they fall. No, listen, you guys. I watched The Harder They Fall like 4 or 5 times. I love this movie. I truly, truly do.
Okay, so I guess you're gonna give it a 10, huh? Right? Is it 10?
I'm giving it a 10.
Listen, I'm giving it a 10 too, because
I'm
first of
gonna.
all, that was the first Western movie I saw that was an all black cast. Like I was for it. I'm like, wait a minute. And then not only just being an all black
Oh,
cast,
Black Cast.
but the actors that was in the movie. Come on,
A
somebody.
great cast. A
That was
great cast.
listen, that
A
was the
great
best
cast.
Western movie I've ever seen. I've ever seen. I never
And you
saw the
know,
Wild Wild West, but this movie was the
the
harder
Wild
they
Wild
fall was
West.
everything to me. I think it's a movie called The Wild Wild West or something like that.
What, the one with Will Smith?
Girl, I don't know. But this was the best Western movie I ever seen, hands down. I'm giving it a 10.
Yeah, 10, 10 all across the board. So The Harder They Fall basically is about this character named Nat Love, who is who's in a gang called Nat Love. And basically his gang, they rob outlaws that rob banks. And Nat Love is filled with revenge, right? He's filled with revenge. I don't want to spoil it just yet, but
Girl, we're gonna have to hit that spoiler alert button.
all
Let's get
right,
into it. Go ahead, girl.
spoiler,
Spoiler
a
alert.
spoiler button,
Woo!
spoiler.
Woo! Ah!
Let's get into it.
Spoil that movie, girl, because at this point, I
So
hope
first
everyone
off,
has seen it.
I just want to say that Nat Love is played by Jonathan Majors, an upcoming actor, a star for sure.
Upcoming. This man been in the game. Well, he
He
ain't been in
been
the
in the
game, but
game,
listen,
but
he
he's
came in the
been in
game and
the
he
game.
like, what's up? I'm out here. Like,
He really is, and I can't wait for the rest of the world to like tune into this guy because he is such a great actor. He
didn't
truly
he?
is.
Wasn't he in Lovecraft?
Yeah, he was in
That's
Lovecraft.
a
He
really good
was
one.
in what else? Last Black Man in San Francisco. Have you heard of that one?
Um, No, I don't think so.
It's on Amazon. You gotta watch it.
Okay,
Really
cool.
good. Really good.
Look at you
And what's about
fangirling off of Jonathan. Are you
yes,
blushing?
come on.
Are
Just
you
a
blushing?
little bit. Just a little. I mean, Jonathan Majors. Come on.
I'm so dead.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors. That's a guy. But no, Nat Love. Nat Love is that gangster. Nat Love is out here trying to get his true love back.
Yes, Stagecoach Mary. Listen, I love the listen. When he entered in that building and Stagecoach Mary had her
do and how the camera
I love time. My girl don't play that character. I love her so much. I love the relationship that they had. Listen, she was riding and dining. I mean, I said riding and dining. She was riding.
Off.
Oh,
she did.
What?
Stagecoach Mary really pissed me off because she went out to try to handle some business that I don't think she should have handled.
I mean, every ride or die can't, ride correctly. Can't ride correctly. I mean,
oh Lord,
she was.
Don't want to be that.
Don't want to be dead. I know that story. So.
She went out like okay, so Nat Love, there was some money that they had to turn up. No, they had to give to Rufus Buck. I think it was like $10,000 or even more, and to get no. Was that before or was that after? No. Yeah, girl. No, that was after. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Let me take it back. He goes out to look for Rufus Buck. There we go. Mm-hmm. He goes out to look for Rufus Buck since he heard that he was out of prison. And mm-hmm. He tries to go alone. He tries to go alone and get Rufus Buck, but the gang is not going to leave, the leader to go fight alone. So the gang pulled up and was like, you're not gonna leave the gang behind. The gang gonna be. I know
that's right.
And so they went together, and Stagecoach Mary, of course, was there, and she had a plan, right? She had a plan, and she wanted.
Did she really have a plan?
I wasn't messing with the plan. I wasn't messing with the plan because people end up dying after.
Yeah. My girl Regina King looked
she
good
played that
in that
role.
Movie. Yes, I love seeing her.
She was actually one of my favorite characters.
She played Little Miss Trudy. Trudy did what she had to do. And Lakeith Stanfield. Oh my God, this entire cast did what needed to be done. Okay, they did what needed to be done. My girl over here frozen. Lord have mercy. It's okay. We're gonna keep it going though. We're gonna keep it going.
What?
We're gonna keep it going.
All I heard was clink, and I looked over, and I'm in one position still.
Dang, it's okay. We're gonna pray that you come right back. But overall, listen, that was a 10 out of 10. That movie did what needed to be done. And we're just gonna move on to the next thing. Actually, first of all, before we continue, yeah, we're in our pajamas because pajamas are essential, but we forgot about the popcorn. All right, now it's time for popcorn of the episode. And what popcorn are we bringing forth today, Danica?
We are bringing Candy Pop popcorn.
Candy Pop popcorn. Woo, woo. What flavor do you have? Talk to us, let the folks know.
I have Butterfinger popcorn.
That sounds so good.
I don't even like peanut butter, but we're gonna try to see.
Butterfinger got peanut butter in it?
Doesn't it?
Girl, I don't know. I haven't had one in so long. Okay.
I don't eat.
Well, I have Chips Ahoy. Hey.
That's which? Chip Ahoy?
Girl, we could definitely switch. I think I'm.
Ah,
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna try yours one day. So, cookie pop popcorn. We're gonna bring forth a popcorn to you guys every episode. Well, all right, come on. Let's give this a try.
oh no, I don't
So
like
excited. Ooh, it's so noisy. I'm sorry for the noise. Oh my God. I wish I could show my viewers if you could see it. Do you guys see this? Do you see that? Oh, I am so excited to try
Smell
this.
it. I don't really.
It smells good. Like I love
It just smells like peanut butter. Yeah, I don't like peanut butter.
Dang. Well, you should have never chose Butterfinger. How about that? Okay, let's give it a try. Let's I got Chips Ahoy. She got butter. I got Chips Ahoy popcorn. She has Butterfinger popcorn to be exact. Let's give it a try. This is some ASMR type stuff right here. Can you try it? This is good. I'm sorry if you hear me crunching.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like
Her face is so like gross.
Like it actually does taste like actually does taste like Butterfingers, but I don't like Butterfingers. And it tastes like you know, like you ever eat peanut butter, like those crackers, those orange crackers with the peanut butter flavor? Yeah, like you never taste it.
Now. I'm gonna have to go
after like you're done, like the aftertaste is like kind of sweet. It's like that aftertaste peanut butter
but sweet. I mean, you gotta let the people know what it tastes like. What do people want to buy it? You know. All I gotta say,
y'all can go ahead and buy it.
That's cool. This Chips Ahoy popcorn.
Listen,
girl, you see, I've been eating it the whole time.
You are eating away.
It's like,
you are.
It tastes so good, and it's so sweet, and it's like chocolate, and it's like, it is good, y'all. It is good.
It's like chocolate.
it's chocolate. Like it's like I taste the Chips Ahoy. I taste the cookie.
Yeah.
With the popcorn. This is a bonus right here.
Oh. Wow, I wish I could enjoy my popcorn.
Man, is that bad, girl?
I don't like it. I just really don't like peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter. Does Butterfinger have peanut butter?
Oh,
yes, it does. You see, peanut buttery. I don't like peanut butter.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna have to try that. You could try this.
The Chips Ahoy. I'm not a fan of chocolate either, but I think I would like that one.
So what would you rate your popcorn from 1 to 5?
0.
Oh!
I don't like it.
It's that bad.
You know what? I'll give it a 1. Say if I don't have nothing else.
I mean, listen, a 0 is a 0. Okay. If you said, hold on, wait, time out. You said if you have nothing else to eat.
Yeah. You know, like when you're like really hungry and there's nothing else to eat. Or like if you're like high.
If you're what, high?
Yeah.
Did you just whisper that? Did she just? All right.
Girl, because you know,
she ain't telling the people now. I mean, they ain't know people business. I get it.
Yeah.
But she, you know, when she's very hungry.
It would be a last option.
So when she's very hungry, she will eat that. She gave it a 1. I would give this
a negative 1. Oh no, that's worse than a 0.
This girl don't know her numbers. Lord Jesus.
I'll give it a
0. Damn. I would give this. I give it a 4. I feel like it can be more better. I do quite enjoy it. I wish I could taste more. It's the chocolate is overpowering.
You said you wish you can taste more?
Like more of the cookie. The chocolate's overpowering the cookie part. So like But overall, this is good. I like it. Yeah. Chips Ahoy. It was good. Well, that was it for
that was that.
for the popcorn part.
Popcorn.
Let's get
Candy
back
pop.
into it. Thank you, Candy Pop, for the lovely popcorn. All right, so the TV show, Prime series, the show called Harlem. I love, enjoyed, relate, not too much, but a little something, you know. But okay, so for those who don't know, there's a show called Harlem on Prime.
Amazon
Prime. Yeah, Amazon Prime. And it's like a comedy following like a group of 4 girlfriends that live in Harlem, New York. Hence is why it's called Harlem. And you know, they just follow their dreams after graduating from college together. And like they're just trying to find a balance between, you know, their love life, their career, and they got some pretty good actors on there. My girl Megan Good on there.
Love me some Megan Good.
Yes, love some Megan Good. It was, I would rate that TV show a 10. I rated a 10.
I would give it a 10 too.
You give it a 10?
Give it a 10 too. It's really good. I can't wait for the second season to come out. I'm really waiting.
Listen, did they announce that they're gonna have a second season?
Because the way they announced it yet.
Right, they didn't announce that it was gonna be a second season.
A show like that,
it needs one, correct. Especially how the way the ending of that last episode ended it, girl. Hit the spoiler alert. Hit the spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
First of all, this was a really good show. It's so much richness, the sisterhood, the friendship. First of all, I just love Black women. Like, I wish sisterhood on every woman. You hear me? The bond. You know, when you get so into it, you're just so dramatic.
Yes, yeah, don't pay me no mind, y'all.
It is, and
as soon as I started it, I was watching episode after episode after episode.
And it's so funny. My girl that played Angie, that was my favorite character.
I love Angie, her crazy stuff.
Love it. So funny. And they had fine ass Tyler. What's his name? Tyler. My boy looked like Drake. You can't tell me he don't. My boy looked like Drake.
That's his name, yeah. Tyler.
Drake 2.0. You know.
Drake 2.0. I'm dead.
But long story short, the character Camille that played the actress Megan Good played her. She was a professor. Definitely girl power mode. Love it. And she chose her career over her relationship with her boyfriend at the time, which was Ian, my boy Drake 2.0, Tyler. And she went on with her life. And when he eventually came back
out of nowhere.
Like, who invited you? Who sent you back?
What happened?
Disturbing my girl peace. Let me stop. But
for real though, truly.
Yeah, Well, Ian, he came back. My boy Ian came back a fiance. Okay.
A whole fiance. While she's over here thinking about how the ways of them coming back together or not coming back together.
Girl, hold on, wait. There's a big part that I want to address. Okay. So, you know, fine ass Megan Good playing the character Camille. She, you know, she's a good looking woman, and you know, her students they would hit on her, but she had this one student that she was a little hesitant, you know.
Lord,
was a little hesitant.
Lord, no.
And once,
okay,
damn, this girl cutting me off. Like, can I talk or can I talk? Jeez, Lord. Okay, so long story short. She told him, like, you know, you my student, like, back. You feel me? Back. You my student. And he like, well, I'm about to drop this class. I'm not your student no more. What's good? They exchanged numbers. He did she go to his house or he went to her house?
He went to her house.
He went to her house. Oh my God. I'm going to insert this picture. And she was like, she wanted to, have a little He was down with it. They was about to, make some love, I guess.
And then
my man lift his legs up. My girl's sitting right here. My man lift the legs up.
His whole legs. Both legs.
Them legs went up.
Both legs and grasp both legs.
Trying to figure out what's going on. Men, what is that about? I want to know. I need some explaining.
I was shocked.
You were shocked, girl. I was shocked. So do men like getting their butt eaten?
Yeah, I think they do.
Men, let me know what's that about. What is that? Y'all like that? Y'all like that? I mean, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. To each his. Hey,
but why
your preference is your preference. But that part was so funny, and she just stood there.
Or confused. The other way around.
Like what? Like, first of all,
I would be confused too. I would almost feel a bit violated. Like what
you want me to do?
What's going on?
What's going? What is that? Why is your legs?
Why are you doing this? Why?
Why are your legs in the air, young man?
I didn't know it was in gymnastics. I
mean, believe it or not, I'm pretty sure there are people that do it, and those that do it, do it. The girls that do it, and the girls that don't. And I'm not that girl, so I don't do it. But I will say this. After that, I'm gonna leave it alone. For the girls that do it, if I was one of those girls that do that, not saying I am, but if I was, I would say this. I will be in the laundry room checking my man's dirty drawers, because if you got shit stains in them drawers, you do not deserve to get your ass eaten.
Oh,
that's just that. Just saying. That is just that. Like, I'm checking them. If I was one of them girls, I would be checking the drawers and seeing if my got shit stains in your drawers, because you don't deserve to get your ass eaten if you got shit stains. You cannot wipe your ass properly. So why would I do that? But like I said, I'm not one of those girls that do it, so I don't get it. But to each his own. Do your thing, ma. I ain't mad at you. Danika's face is so funny right now. Like, y'all should.
Because I don't want to ever experience that.
You don't?
After seeing that, I was like, wait, what? Like, literally the question in my head was like, what's going on here? What is he expecting her to do? Like, I don't understand. No, don't do it.
Lord have mercy. I mean, hey, it's each his own. People do it, people don't. You like what you like, you don't what you don't. That's that. I love, one thing I will say regarding this show, they were really figuring out their life. Like, they had all different careers. And I love the friendship that they had. It was very different. I love the fashion that this movie had. Like, them girls were styling, okay? And even they was making statements.
Listen, they were giving it all.
Yes, and then even the room, like that hot pink room. I wish my room looked like that.
They were giving, each and every one of them.
Yeah, it was really good.
I think my favorite would have to be. I think it would have to be Megan's character.
That was your favorite?
Sexy but classy and mature. That's the style.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I love Angie. She was just so funny.
Angie is funny. She's a character.
She was so funny.
She's a character.
What was I gonna say? Yes, my girl. She was funny, man. I really enjoyed that show. I recommend all you all to check it out. It was really good.
Yeah.
Very good.
There was a scene that that kind of took me by surprise from her, and I love her acting, by the way.
Mhm.
Um, the part where she joined the play, right? She joined the
Mhm.
play, to get her coins up and to live her dreams. And this white lady said something very offensive, right? She kept on saying ghetto, 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 ghetto. And then she was like, what's with that? Like, what's with you? Like,
Lord.
what do you mean by that?
Sorry, mother.
But everybody was expecting her to chill and to apologize. And like, why are we the ones to apologize? Why do we have to apologize?
Why do I not remember that part? Damn. I can't remember that
You don't
part.
remember the
No,
white
girl.
girl, the white girl in the play? She kept on saying, "Oh, this is ghetto, ghetto this, ghetto that," and it just rubbed her off the wrong way.
I don't
You don't
remember.
remember that whole?
What I do
It was a
remember
whole
is
thing.
the girl that she had. First of all, my girl had a husband. One of my homegirls had a husband. What was her name? What character? What was her name? Um,
A
the one
whole
that was
husband.
she was lesbian. Was it Ty? I think her name was Ty. Was it Ty?
It was Ty. Yeah,
And
it was Ty.
she was trying to figure out, the dating life, figure it out, and she ended up really kicking it. First of all, them girls was doing her dirty. The girls that she was dating and having sex with, they was doing her so dirty. But she did end up really liking this woman, and she wasn't black or whatever. But then she started seeing like those around her, and she realized, she wants to be with a black woman, but she enjoyed that relationship and she let it go. I kind of was rooting love for her, because them girls was doing her dirt tight.
Yeah, I like the relationship.
Child, listen, she wanted that black love, and that was that, and that's understandable. If you like it, you want what you want, and that's cool.
She wanted
But
her though.
yeah, she had a really good career, but no one knew that this girl had a freaking husband. She had a husband this whole time. She didn't even tell her friends, and them been her friends since college.
He came out of nowhere.
My man
Literally
came
came
out of
out of
nowhere,
nowhere.
nowhere, and he said that ended. I need to watch this show. I'm telling you, watch it. You gonna like it.
No, it's good. Every episode, there's not a dull moment. There's not a
Yeah, it's
dull
very
moment in
funny. I
the
love it.
show.
I love it. The different careers, how they always had each other's back. It was cool. It was good. But let's move forward.
Which
Let's
leads
move.
to the next show,
What it
Insecure,
is.
another
Insecure.
show.
I need a moment of silence for this show.
Another
I need a
show.
moment of silence because this show done really ended. Lord. Oh, okay.
Okay, that was moment of silence.
Listen, Issa
No,
Rae
Insecure is that show.
is like
Insecure is that show.
it is. She done did. Oh, she is just such a powerful woman. She don't even know it. That girl inspired me, as like just being an actress, but like being a writer and want to be a producer. Like right now, I'm fangirling. It's given. What do you want to tell Issa Rae right now? What's up, baby? Put me on one of your shows, and then I'll take you out to dinner. But I Team Issa, man, all day. Hold on. Speaking of teams, forget it. We're just gonna do spoilers at this point. This show
Let's
was a
do
10 out
it.
of
Let's
10,
just get
hands
into it
down.
because
This
literally.
first of all, Team Lawrence or Team Nathan? I'm Team Lawrence. Listen, I've been Team Lawrence all day. Who you with?
Really?
Yes. I mean, okay.
I like Lawrence too, but I feel like I just feel like I knew that she was going to end up
Back
with
with him.
Lawrence. Yeah.
Listen, I mean, Nathan, he was a good dude,
Because they really had something. Like they
Him,
were in
who, her and Nathan or her and Lawrence? Because I don't know
her
which.
and Lawrence.
Yeah,
Her and
they
Nathan
did.
had something too, but her Issa and Lawrence have history.
Yeah, I mean, they have history. Sometimes history don't mean anything. What you got then?
Girl,
Besides,
it
if that's all you
depends.
got is history. But one thing, like I like, you can tell by like they just had that spark, And I
Who you
kind of
talking
low
about?
key.
Nathan?
I'm talking about Lawrence and Issa. They had that spark, and it was just like I don't know. I just enjoy their chemistry more than Issa and Nathan. I'll say that. But at the end of the day, listen, Nathan wasn't with none of that shit. He said he put himself first, and I agree with that. Like he wasn't into all that. And I think it was episode 9. And first of all, I'm just jumping everywhere. Okay. Do you believe in the right person, wrong time? Do you believe in that? Right person, wrong time?
Right person, wrong time. I never even thought of that question, actually.
I feel like that's what it was with
The
Issa
right
and
person at the
Lawrence.
wrong time.
It's just the timing wise. But then not only that, then when a man had the baby, that just drops bomb at this point.
But
Like
you would think the wrong. But like, what does that even mean though? Like,
right
right
person,
person,
you
wrong
felt like that
time.
was your person. That was the right person. But the timing was just so off.
But wouldn't like in that timing, wouldn't that reveal whether that's the right person or not? Like whether that's the
Only time
person
can
to stick
tell.
with?
Only time can tell. I believe in I feel like I believe in right person, wrong time. I think I believe in that. Sometimes you just like, you wish you met someone be a little at the right timing, I guess, if that makes sense. Danica looked like I'm confusing her, Laura. She like right person, wrong time.
I'm like thinking like, I mean, if I'm with somebody, right, I would want them to be with me throughout the good or the bad moments. If that's what you mean by timing,
like just in general, like
good
at
and
that in
bad
this present
moments.
moment, like damn, this was bad timing. Like I wish I could have met you later on in life. You probably could have been the right person for me, like, you know? But
I
moving
mean, I
on,
guess.
Lawrence Dunn had a baby. First of all, Lawrence Dunn had that child. I wonder, had the roles been reversed, would Lawrence have taken Issa back? Because one thing about it, men can't handle what they dish out. Let me just say that. I'm gonna repeat it
No, they
again.
can't.
Men
Would
can't
he have
handle
though?
what they dish out.
Would he have?
That's
You
really a
know
good
for
question.
sure when
Y'all
I
let me
found out
know.
when Loris had that child, I didn't think he was ever gonna take him back.
You didn't think Issa was gonna take him back? She did for a little bit, and then she realized, like, damn, like that's a lot. Like, can you imagine?
I I think it would have been a wrap for me.
Like, that's it. I mean,
Honestly, it would have been a wrap for me. Because
sometimes
then
people,
now there's a child in the picture, but the
yeah, there's a
child
child
is not
involved. It's like,
even,
damn, yeah,
you know, it
yeah, that's
changes like the
true.
whole plan. The whole plan.
That's a whole
It
nother
just,
responsibility. Well, I guess responsibility, a whole nother
I
baggage, I
come
guess.
back to you,
But
but not
sometimes
just
love
you,
is
your
love, and
child.
sometimes you can't help who you love. And it's either fuck them kids or love them kids, I guess.
Yo, no, we we gotta share this
I
clip.
already know what she about to say.
We gotta
She
share
said,
this clip.
that's
Hey,
what she
toss the
said, okay?
baby.
She really did say
Toss,
fuck them kids. But
toss
deep
the
down
baby.
inside, the
Will you
show that
toss the
ended,
baby or deal with the baby?
listen, she dealt with that baby and she had a ring on her finger too towards the end
She
of the
really did.
episode. But overall, like those were some really good 5 seasons. I really enjoyed that show. And I just feel
Out of
like I
all
need to
the
watch it all over
seasons,
again. It was such a really great show. I enjoyed it. Molly found the love of her life.
got married.
Kelly was so funny. She was low key like my favorite person. That girl was funny, especially like I don't know which season it was, but when they all ate the edible and they went to the concert, that was hilarious.
No, that was the most funniest scene. The
Listen,
most
and
funniest
it's so
scene.
relatable. Like Insecure is so relatable. Like it's like, girl, Issa, you know my life. How you know my life?
The last season has made me like so emotional, more emotional than the other seasons. I guess the other seasons were just like a lot of humor, a lot of comedy, but this last season had me in tears,
Yeah.
especially the moment between Issa and
Molly.
Molly.
Yes, it was
That
like
moment before her, yeah, the wedding. That
It was
moment was
cool.
everything. That moment was everything. True friendship, you
Yeah,
know?
cheers to true friendship. Cheers to life. They had like towards the end,
Love, healthy
she no
relationships.
longer had insecurity. Like that was lit. It was real lit. I'll say that. I really enjoyed that show. We need more shows like that. More shows are actually coming. Um, I enjoy Issa. She really like paved the way. All right, so let's get into
Truly.
this. Do we have another
The
show?
last, yeah, last film, King Richard.
King Richard. Listen. That was another movie I got a chance to see before
I
it
had
came out
watched it the other day. I had watched it yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Girl, I had seen it before it came out, and I think I can't remember the who came to the film festival. Long story
Will
short, King
Smith?
Richard is no, it wasn't Will Smith. Girl, I won't forget that name. I can't think on the top of my head right now, but King Richard is so inspiring. Listen,
King
that
Richard touched
movie
my soul.
is just make you want to continue to push and grow and chase
For
your dreams.
real.
Like it may not be
It was so
easy,
inspiring.
but it's definitely gonna be rewarding.
The work, your, I can't even talk right now. Your hard work will pay off.
Yes,
Literally, they've experienced their hard work paying off, especially the dad pushing them through like that,
right,
sticking with the plan. Like, that's important. You need to have a plan and you need to stick with the plan.
right.
And he stuck with that plan.
Listen, I give them that movie is a 10. And if King Richard did not inspire you, then I don't know what else will. Okay.
No, I love the film because I related to the film. I related to the family, the experience that they had. I related to it a
My
lot.
man went through
It
wood
really
and
touched me.
works to get to where he wanted them girls to get
They
to.
are now.
Right. And now look like that was amazing. That was real
That was a
amazing.
heartwarming film. I loved it. I loved it. I
Yeah,
give
y'all should
that film a
definitely
10.
watch that for real, for real. We need some inspiration. Watch that movie. You gonna get it. Cause I sure as hell cried. I ain't gonna lie, I cried.
No, it's
I'm
really
such
good.
an
Yeah,
empath.
y'all
Like,
gotta watch it.
yeah.
Girl, I'm a crybaby too. Because I
Like,
was crying at that film. Really. Because it really touched me. Because I really related to it. I did.
right. Just never give up on your goals, y'all. Continue to keep your faith and do the necessary work that needs to be done to
Yeah.
reach your goals, okay? Bring that in for the year of 2022. Okay?
Achieve, reach your goals, stick to the plan.
Yeah, stay
Have a
consistent.
plan, even. Have a
All
plan
that
and stick
good
to the plan.
stuff. That's what we're gonna have to
Yes.
we're gonna have to end this podcast, this
We
episode
went
on
through a
that note.
whole lot of different
There was some really
shows.
good movies though. I really hope you guys enjoyed this first podcast. Comment, like, subscribe our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, Twitter,
Do all
Instagram.
that good stuff.
Um
Support.
yeah, and just stay tuned for more episodes. It won't be like this one, it'll be more in depth with one or two. But thanks for watching us. We
Yeah.
appreciate y'all and tune in for the next episode. Peace out.
Hey, this